Hello everyone, today in this video we will fight against the atmosphere of our world around us, and today we will discuss briefly, because discussing such issue for longer doesn't make sense, because the Nobel Prize Committee in Stockholm didn't surprise us this year either. They awarded the Literary Nobel Prize to the French lady, extreme leftist, pro-abortionist, and so on, and really person declared and belonging at the same time to the proper, in quotation, political side, representing all left related agenda connected with Frankfurt School of Neo-Marxism, and also even some extreme forms of Marxism. So guys even do not pretend that they prefer only people from one side of political spectrum. They don't care. I mean, the members of the committee, they don't give a damn. And I can only say that from this what I read and from this what I followed for a while with the Nobel Prize, especially in literature. Why do I mention literature? Because literature is very important. It shapes the view of the world of hundreds of millions, if not billions, of people each year in different form: novels, dramas, later movies made on the basis of this, theater performances, and so on and so on and so on, and other products of culture, mass culture, elite culture, whatever. So that's why I always, when I can, dedicate some time to the literature I regard as valuable, and I try to promote it, as you see on my channel or in the web pages where I write my book reviews. And I have to tell you that Nobel Prize Committee didn't surprise us this year, as I mentioned, but it was always, almost from the very beginning, very controversial award, because now I recall two great writers never got it, like Lev Tolstoy. I know we can like Russia or not, but the contribution to the world heritage of such genius like Lev Tolstoy is undebatable. One cannot debate about it. And he didn't get a Nobel Prize winner because the chairman of the Nobel Prize Committee those days hated him really much. So that's why some other people got Nobel Prize instead of him. Some of them good, some of them not so good, but not comparable to him, I have to be honest. And the same problem was in 1962 with Robert Graves. Yeah, this famous writer, author of the most readable and nicely approachable novels, I, Claudius and Claudius and Messalina. But his contribution to the literature is huge, and also to the scholarship, I mean in classical scholarship about the ancient Greece and ancient Rome. But he was not awarded in 1962 the Nobel Prize because, as the chairman of the committee those days said, because he was also a poet. I love this explanation, because many poets were also awarded Nobel Prize, and many people are also writing poetry and prose at the same time. So I don't see any logical reason for this pseudo argumentation that was used against the giving the Nobel Prize award to Robert Graves. Yeah, but of course, if we don't know what's all about, it's all about money and all about politics. So there was a political agenda behind it, like nowadays. Robert Graves was definitely not leftist, and so they didn't like him. Nowadays it's even worse, because they even do not pretend that things are going different. That's why I don't know why this award is still recognized and respected by so many intelligent people. But I think it will be less and less after so many scandals and so many controversies. There is nothing to follow, there is nothing to promote, there is nothing to prize, there is nothing to look at briefly. So in this year, again, they didn't surprise us. They promote really awful stuff, really leftist neo-Marxist political agenda. It's one-side view. It's not the way how intelligent and educated people should approach the world. It's another example of enforced indoctrination. And so that's why nowadays one should say, if someone was awarded Nobel Prize, it means that we shouldn't read any work of this person. We should try to find a better literature and follow the literature that is worth something and conveys to us some value, knowledge, and also at the same time gives us a little bit of pleasure and entertainment, all in proper proportions. Take care and have a nice evening. Bye.